guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana and today I want to introduce you to my summer makeup routine. I know in a lot of my other videos I've kind of shared my struggle with makeup, saying how I don't care about it. I definitely have my work makeup routine. I had an attempt of following someone else's makeup routine. Neither of those videos really showcase makeup in a great light, and I guess those videos honestly did not do that well compared to others on my channel. That being said, this summer I actually have developed a makeup routine that I really like. It's a no foundation routine, so if you're expecting something full coverage, this is definitely not it, but it's just like a really glowy, natural routine that I've been using for work, you know, like patio days, just like hanging out. Even when I've been filming videos and doing this, I definitely do still wear foundation if I like go downtown, if I'm going on a night out or something, but really with the pandemic going on, I haven't had a lot of like really fancy stuff to do, so I've honestly just been doing this and I've really been liking it. A lot of people have been saying it's like a really glowy, natural, pretty look, so I wanted to share it with you guys in case you guys are interested in something that's like a little bit more toned down than the makeup people are usually wearing on a regular basis these days. I always shied away from doing things like this because I was afraid of not putting on foundation, because if you don't put on foundation, you don't usually use contour, and I really like the effects I had with contour. But looking back, contour is the most difficult, least successful part of my makeup routine every single time, honestly, so doing something like this that skips the contour step probably benefits me. On a regular basis when I'm doing this before work, before going out, I'm not even gonna lie, it probably takes me 4 minutes total this whole routine, whereas my regular makeup routine can sometimes take close to 15 minutes if I'm doing like all the steps like really carefully and slowly. So this is really convenient for me. I'm sure it's gonna take a little bit longer in this video, so I'm just gonna talk you guys through it a little bit, but I just wanna say this is a super quick routine if you're looking for something that's like really fast to do. So I'm just gonna tie my hair back to start. And I should say I have a mirror over here, so I'm probably gonna be looking like this way for the rest of the video. So the very first step I do is I wash my face. I just did that before coming in here, so I'm not gonna do that again, but I do just use a light cleanser, and then that's how I get my skin all clean and ready for the routine. I kind of like to have that like, you know, dry but moisturized feeling, and then I'm actually gonna throw in more moisturizer anyway. I'm not married to any particular moisturizer. Right now I'm just using a matte moisturizer from B. Cayman's. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say it's my favorite moisturizer ever. I've had it forever, but it's a good one. What I actually appreciate with this one is it's SPF 15. I actually put on a higher SPF sunscreen if I'm gonna be outside for a long period of time, but today I don't have any plans to, so this SPF 15 moisturizer is gonna be good enough as the whole day. So honestly, I just squirt some right onto my hand, and I apply it as if I'm applying foundation. So I'm gonna apply it evenly all over my face using my beauty blender. And for like 1 second, I look super pale and annoying and wet. I doubted this when I first started doing this routine, but I really like how it works. I don't know if this is normal, like probably lots of people do this and it's like not that cool, but I just didn't know people like really did anything without foundation. And when I say foundation, I don't even usually really wear foundation. Like even in the winter, what I use is actually a BB cream. But I have used foundations in the past, and I think I just get like too cakey. It's probably the way I apply it, but I just find that foundation makes me really cakey, and that's why I like to avoid it to begin with. The great thing about not using foundation is you don't really have to get your neck, but who doesn't like a moisturized neck? All right, so once that step's complete, I'm like, as I said, really dewy looking. I'm like kind of too shiny, but I thought as we go through the routine, that's definitely gonna dull out as the moisturizer absorbs, so you don't have to worry about that. The very next step I do is apply concealer. There's a few things I do with concealer. I always conceal my under eyes because I'm just someone who naturally has like a bit of a darker under eye, to be really honest. But the other thing I also do is one of those TikTok hacks that got really popular on YouTube recently, and I do just like a little bit up here that gives you like the natural facelift. I can't say that I think it really gives you a facelift, but I do think it's kind of cool because it does kind of pull your face in a sense. So basically, and I'm getting to the end of this tube, which is kind of annoying, but I apply a little bit under there, kind of like that. I don't usually put that part of my nose, but we'll roll with it. And same thing on the other side. So we have it like that. And then a line that comes from the eye up there, and from the eye up there. And then I immediately just gently blend that out. My goal is not to get rid of all of it. That's kind of the danger of this, where you don't have foundation for it to blend into. So you don't want to get rid of all of it. You just want to blend it gently so it stays where it's put. With your eyes and the way they look at mine, we're in time. So basically you're ending up with something like this. It's just like a little bit more together. I mean, I just personally like it mostly because it conceals my under eye bags. I was looking for another concealer so I can just do this little dot here. My skin gets so much better in the summer, which is something I am so appreciative of. The sun just fixes up my skin, but I do have this one blemish. I was gonna deal with it, but I can't actually find any kind of matte concealer right now, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. It doesn't really bother me that much, and we're gonna move on to the next step. So the next thing I do is just brush out my eyebrows. I haven't had them done since last December, which is disturbing to me. But with the pandemic, I really saw no reason to keep up with getting them done. I mean, why spend $40 every month when you're not really going out that much anyway? And I just filled them in. I start at the bottom because that's the area I want to darken the most, and then I start to bring it up. And then when we get up here, I just fill in the area that I have really sparse hair, because I have really sparse hair up at the top. And I do the same on the other side. And then I immediately brush those out again. I usually go too dark, so my goal with brushing out is just to take off a little bit of the product. I always find right after I do my brows, I think they're just so intense, but after like a few minutes, I don't mind them as much. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. And the very next thing I do is my eye makeup. For me, the trick to keeping everything very natural is to not introduce a lot of colors. So I'm going to actually be using what I usually use for bronzer, which I'm not going to be applying today, just as a very light eyeshadow. So I'm not even going to be touching the product. I just take what's left on the lid, the tiniest bit, and I apply that as eyeshadow. It's basically just like the tiniest bit just to darken up the area. I do have like kind of see-through eyelids, so a little something helps. You and me and that's enough. We got no worries. And then the next step I do is sometimes successful, sometimes a little bit less successful, but I did want to try it today for you guys. It's another one of those TikTok hacks I've seen a lot, and it is applying a darker eyeshadow kind of as an eyeliner. I don't usually wear eyeliner personally, but if you put a little bit of like darker eyeshadow just toward the end of your lid, you get kind of like an eyeliner effect. It's best to use a matte color. Today I'm going to use this one right here. Just getting a little tiny bit of it on my brush. I'm using one of these little flat brushes. And then I'm actually going to take the mirror because I need to get a little closer for this. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, one side I think I did a good job, one side I don't think so much. The beautiful thing when you're not wearing foundation is you can literally just rub it off and try it again. We don't need that much to have the time of our life. Alright, I like that one a lot more now. And then you can even blend that out. I find that mine like have a little bit of a harsh line, so I'm just gonna blend it the tiniest bit. We don't need that fancy stuff. Again, as far as makeup goes, it's not super noticeable. I just think it does elevate a very plain Jane look a little bit. Last up for the eyes is mascara. I'm all out of my favorite mascara, but I've moved on to this one. To be completely honest, what I like with this one is how easily it comes off. I have such a struggle getting mascara off every day, so I really appreciate that this one comes off really easy with a makeup wipe. And that's the mascara done. I don't even bother curling my lashes in the summer. My lashes are naturally like pretty straight and kind of annoying, but I don't really bother that much with curling them just because like, why bother? We're getting down to the end of the routine. One of the very last things I do is put on blush. I love blush for summer. I think blush is so cute. The one I'm using today is the Clinique Smoldering Plum. This is always been my summer blush. I've had it for so long. And you're gonna apply it right here. Not up on the actual apple in the cheek, just right below it for a more of a lifted look. I am pretty generous with it. Probably a little bit too generous. But I do make like a pretty defined line of blush, and I blend it out really well. And then I just get the tip of my nose and over here for that summer like sun-kissed look. Then finally I add highlight. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero palette. I'm going to be using her color Glow Getter. It is like a bronzed color, and I apply it just right there. And same thing on the other side. I'm very generous with it. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit of 143 just on the tip, and then same thing over on the other side. Then with an unused makeup brush, I just blend that outward. And then finally I apply lip color. So I don't think I have my regular summer lip color close to me. I'm just gonna grab a different one. There is another color that I love though. So the color I'm gonna use today is Nicole Mercier Blush. What I've been loving recently is the NARS color Orgasm. It's kind of like a rose gold. This one's really cute too though. Alright, so I'm just taking my hair down. I find that before I take my hair down, I can never really tell what a completed look looks like. But yeah, that's my whole routine. There isn't a huge difference from start to finish. I completely recognize that, but just a few quick things can make you look so much more confident, stylish, So easy, so natural, so breezy for like a day at work or a day at the beach or whatever. I don't even really wear makeup that often, but when I do it in summer, this is exactly what I do. So I want to share that with you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. I'm so appreciative of every single person who subscribes to my channel. You guys mean so much to me. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.